Allow me to illustrate an example, if I may. I want you to picture one of those big round clocks, the kind you would hang on your wall. It has the big hand and the smaller hand, and as they move through time, through frames, you hear a noise, correct? You hear the tick, tick, tick. Can you visualize it? Can you picture it in your head? Can you hear the sound? Imagine this clock is hanging on the wall in a room. Could be any kind of room. Now, imagine that you fill this room with people. Perhaps they're watching TV, sports, entertainment. Maybe they're having conversations amongst themselves, or trying to have a conversation with you. Perhaps one of the windows are open, and it's the daytime, and you can hear the traffic outside, the birds chirping, nature. Some people are able to hear that clock regardless of the numerous distractions going on around them. It doesn't matter how many things are being heard, they can still hear that clock. And yet, if you introduce people into that environment, people who aren't even aware the clock is there, they probably won't hear it. They never knew it existed in the first place. Picture the sky as far as the eye can see. At night, when there's no lights around you. What do you visualize? Do you picture the moon? The stars, little glimmers of light dotted across the sky. When the day breaks, we know those stars are still there. The sun comes out, the skies brighten, and we no longer see them. Yet they still exist. Picture a world where there was never a night, where it was always day, or perhaps an environment always illuminated, where you could no longer see the stars. And you grew up never knowing they were there. Do they cease to exist because you can't acknowledge them? Because you can't see them? No, of course not. And yet, what if there were people that could see them regardless? There are multiple layers to this reality. And there are many veils. And these veils are not just visual, but also auditory. There are things that people would rather we not see or hear, would rather we not acknowledge, because in the lack of acknowledgement, was it ever actually real? Did it ever actually exist?